Hey guys, it's Eden.
And Dr. Kimber.
And today we're talking about anxiety, but more specifically, anxiety around wearing a mask.
We want you to approach yourself with lots of loving kindness and compassion, understanding that all of us are born with different levels of anxiety. Before anything has ever happened to you, we come out of the womb on different scales of how much anxiety we have in our system.
So that's the biological part of anxiety, but also how we are raised and nurtured and how our caregiver reacts to anxiety is another factor that contributes to your state now.
So one thing to remember is when you are in an anxiety state, which means you're worried about how comfortable you're going to be when you say go outside and go into a store, your brain is automatically looking for the threats that are present in your environment. So even being afraid of it puts your brain in high alert status.
So we want to shift your mindset to a more positive thing. Like, what positive benefits are you getting from wearing a mask? You can go into certain places. You're helping the people around you.
It also is uncomfortable. That's a reality. The air gets really hot, but don't let your mind stay there. You can do things like rub your fingertips together and require your mind to feel all the ridges and the grooves. That's one way to pull your mind away from the hot breath that's in this.
We've said this before, but you can also feel your feet as you walk. Just because you're not sitting down doesn't mean that it doesn't apply.
Exactly. So anytime you find yourself getting anxious about whether you can breathe or how long are you going to last, require your mind to focus on something else that's present, because really your mask isn't going to make you pass out. So
when you feel yourself focusing on the negative, make sure you bring yourself back to the things touching your feet, your fingers, anything. Just focus your mind away from the uncomfortable.
Right, because your mind, again, in anxiety state is looking for the threat. So one thing is, if you've had a trauma event where something has happened covering your mouth, I'm going to do a video on that. You need some more loving kindness before you expect yourself to be able to go into a store with a mask on, not being triggered. You need more steps before you do that.
Okay, that's it for today. Please follow us.
Please follow us.
We are so close to 100 followers.
And remember, we
think
think better together.